Hey everybody, Danny here, and I would like to go ahead and demonstrate Chadix, our AI software that will automate all your SEO with high quality AI content. And that's just the beginning. So when you register for an account with Chadix, you're going to come to your dashboard, which looks like this. You have a profile section here. You have campaigns, which is kind of like the core of what I'm going to be demonstrating for you guys. You have the ability to manage your subscription updates. It's just development updates that we'll be adding here. You'll be able to log out, and your price plan is going to be showing here. Now, again, the core of everything and everything into the future is going to be based off of a campaign. So a campaign is essentially a website. So if you are a business owner and you have a website, this is where you will be entering your website information and doing everything when it comes to the SEO and the AI content through there. If you're an agency, feel free to create as many different campaigns as you like. We have no limitations as to how many quote unquote sub accounts or campaigns that you are able to create for all of your clients' needs. Now, I already went ahead and created one here for the demonstration, but let me go ahead and show you what the process will look like. So you click on create campaign. You would enter a campaign name. I'm just going to put San Antonio Dental. That's to say that's the name of my website, right? And I'm going to enter a URL, which I'm just going to put Google for now. But ideally, you would enter a URL. We do validate the URL to make sure it is valid. Again, a lot of this, everything that you're entering here is going to be used to really personalize the AI experience when it comes to the quality of the content. And that's why with over 150 free articles that we've done, a lot of people have already been mentioning in the Facebook group that the quality of this content is just superior to everything else that's currently out there right now. And it's because of the detailed process that we've been doing, and really at the core of the foundation of what Chadix is really all about. And that's really personalized AI content. But that's just the one glimpse of it. The whole entire concept of the software, the visualization, is to really automate the entire SEO itself. Now, the third box here would be the purpose of getting, what's the purpose of your campaign? Ideally it's to get more people who are looking for dental work in the San Antonio area, right? So you're just pretty much telling the system, you're telling Chadix what the purpose of this particular campaign is going to be. We're going to click on create campaign. Now, let me just show you, what this looks like. So when you click on the campaign name, you are going to come to the next screen, which is SEO tools. For right now, for Alpha Launch, we only have the AI article generator, but ideally, this is going to have a variety of different tools that will be able to automate all of your SEO. Then we'll get to that as things start rolling out. But we have a lot of things coming down the pipeline that we're already working on. So when you first click on AI article generator, you're going to be able to see this screen here. So you have kind of like the page that you're on. You have the plan that you're on, if your plan is active, inactive, and also the total amount of credits. Now, with the credit system, every article that's generated through AI content is 100 credits. Okay. We will be utilizing credits later on once we start releasing certain things. But to generate one article right now, it is 100 credits. Currently, at the moment, translations do not cost any credits. Okay, so if you would like to translate an article, which I'll show you a demonstration of that in a little bit, there's currently no credits to be used, and we might keep it like that for those who join the Alpha Launch as founding members. Okay, we're calling you guys Chadixers. So again, here you have the campaign name. The first thing that we want to do is to go ahead. Now, if you already know what keywords you want to put in there, click on keywords, go ahead and start filling out the information. For those of you who really don't know what kind of keyword you want to do, what we've done is initially integrated this with Google Keyword Planner. So you can click on the tool up here, and again, this slight bug, we need to fix this. Of course, Alpha Launch, right? We're going to have lots of little bugs, but ideally, this is going to display a list of keywords that are particular to your website. Okay, so now I know why I'm showing it, because I put Google as the website when I created the campaign. I'm going to show you, let me kind of go back real quick and show you the other project that I had done, the landscaping one, just to show you, because I actually put just someone that I randomly found. Here we go. See, so I put a website, which is actually this one right here. It's jponceandson.com. It's just a San Antonio landscaping that I Googled real quick. So I put their website, and you can see all the list of different keywords, and there's 2,700 keywords right now that Google Keyword Planner showed me based on the domain that I entered on the campaign level. Okay, so that's to say, hypothetically speaking, for this particular demonstration with Google Keyword Planner, I want to create an article for plans for landscaping, right? So then let's do another one for yard maintenance near me. So I'm going to click on those two. I'm going to move it over here to the right side. Then I'm going to click on use keywords. Once I do that, you're going to see that those two keywords showed up right here, 1 and 2. Okay. Now, a lot of the information comes from the campaign level. So, for example, if I edit one of these keywords, we're going to see the keyword that's listed here. It's automatically going to search and look for the search intent of that user for that particular keyword, right? And it's going to display it here after a couple seconds. Currently, you can also override this if you like. So by default, it's saying that this is an information type of intent, but you have navigational, transactional, also commercial that you can choose. You can choose the general tone and style. For now, for most of our articles, we usually do casual. Now, a lot of this information here that you can manually select, we are going to end up moving that over to campaign level. But for right now, for Alpha Launch, we have this on each keyword independently. Readability, right now we have grade 7 through 10, so you can pick the grade level and it's going to do its best to match that. And we do that for Hemingway purposes. Article length. Now you can override, you can choose the length of the article that you like. Currently right now, I believe it's up to 5,000 words. We'll probably, pretty soon open that up to maybe, 6,000 or 8,000 as the weeks go on. If you don't know and you want Chadix to determine the best length for the keyword based off of SERP analysis, which is search engine result pages, if you wanted to say, you know what, I don't know what the optimal length is, take a look at my competition for this keyword and just do whatever you think is best. Then you just click on auto length and it'll do it for you. If you would like to slightly tweak the title angle, let me go back. If you would like to slightly tweak the title angle of what the title is going to be. So the title is generated based off of, again, SERP analysis. So it's going to take plans for landscaping. It's going to look at your top competitors and it's going to do an analysis and come up with the best title. If you want to maybe talk about, let's see, I don't know too much about landscaping, but let's talk about, make sure to talk about roses, right? For example, then it's going to make sure that it includes that in the title. What's the purpose for someone searching this website? So as a business owner, I would say the purpose would be to get someone who's looking to, buy plants for their house, right? For their landscaping project. Landscaping, can't even spell. All right. So again, this information here is going to be used in order to really personalize and to mold Chadix into being able to write content that's based on the intent purpose that you would want someone to that you want your article to do. This really allows, people who are going to be writing on the same topics, because as word gets out, everyone's going to start using this. So we had to make it so that way it's really personalized for the user that's really using it to grow their business, right? If we just allowed personalization, or you're just writing an AI article on plants for landscaping, and you wanted 7th grade level, you want 3,500 words, then at that point you might as well just use something like ChatGPT. So next thing is going to be background information. So what's the background information that you would want for the article? Usually what we've done is we just go into the About Us page of a client that we're working on or something like that, and we'll copy and paste just a snippet of information usually like the about us or mission statement, or just something that will, again, personalize the experience a little bit more and just slightly tweak the angle of the copy of what AI generates. Okay. Now the last text box here is going to be for Google EAT. What is your personal experience with this topic, right? So let's say I'm the owner. I've been, working in the lawn and landscaping field for over, 20 years. Since I was 18 years old, I would always help my family and neighbors with projects that they would need for their lawn. All right, just something like that, right? The more detailed you write, the intent, purpose, the background information, the experience, the better that it's going to, mold that. So once you're done with that, you're going to click on, add keyword to the list. And it's going to update that information here with everything that we just selected. And, let's just say, we did that for the second one as well. So now we're going to have both of these selected if they're not already. And you're just going to click on create article. Once you've done that, it's going to start automatically going through and doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? And it's going to give you a status update for each article that you select on here. It's going to go through 25, 50, 75, and then 100%. So let's take a look at one of the articles that has already been completed. And yes, I noticed at the meta description, it says no meta description available. We're fixing that right now. We're literally launching alpha in 28 minutes, which is super exciting because we've been working on this for a while. So when the article is completed, you're going to be able to click on the link here in order to see the output here on the right side. You're going to get the keyword. You're going to get the title. So lawn care in San Antonio, discover the best mowing services in Texas. You're going to get a meta description, which you're going to be able to use. It's going to show you the intent of the keyword, the website that you're using, and the word count. Now, word count's not always going to be perfect. Again, this is AI. It's going to try to get as close as if you manual overwrite things, it's going to get as close to that number as possible. But it's not always going to hit that number. So just giving you all a fair warning on that. The topic outline here, if you open that up, it's going to go ahead and show you what the topic outline is, as far as your H1, H2s, NLP keywords, and all that information on here. And we're going to be fixing that because obviously that should not be there, right? But that will be fixed up and cleaned. But this is really, really cool. It's also going to show all the different FAQs and things like that as well. All right. So now let's go ahead and minimize that. So let's take a look at the final article. One of the things that we really strive for is to fully optimize your on-page SEO. So that way you don't have to, do it yourself, have your team do it, which could take a while, or outsource it to another agency, which can get costly as well. Okay. So the final article, you are going to be able to, see your H1 tag, which is your title. For now, for Alpha Launch, we're including a featured image, which comes from Midjourney. We're using Midjourney for all of our AI images. Once Alpha gets launched in about maybe a week, we should be able to have our full Midjourney module embedded into Chadix. And what that's going to allow us to do is to have one image for every H2 heading that's in the article. And you will be able to, ideally, if you can visualize it, you're going to be able to click on the image. You're going to get a pop-up, which is going to show you all of the images that's been generated. If you guys have used Midjourney, you're going to know that Midjourney provides 4 different images. Ideally, you're going to be able to click on one, and then you're going to be able to see the other 3 alternative images that AI created, and you're going to be able to choose and swap the one that you want into the article. Okay, so we're gonna be able to do that, and also we're trying to wrap up the module for the AI video. So ideally, Chadix completes the article. The entire article goes through a video processing where it's going to render slideshows, video stock footage that's related to the topic, and captions. And that ideally, what the whole purpose is to upload that to YouTube, and then we're going to be able to embed that into your article. So that way, when you post it, you get all of your on-page SEO, pretty much 100%, and it's all going to be automated. All right, so we have our, featured image. We have the introduction here. We have our H2s. So we have bolded and italicized important keywords, phrases on here. We have some external links. Fair warning right now with Alpha as of today, August 7th. The external links currently right now are being generated through AI. Sometimes, I'd say like 40% of the time, they're valid links, right? Now, what's happening is that AI, and I've used, whether it's ChatGPT, whether it's Cloud, whether even it's Bard, sometimes the links are invalid, or they'll go to a page that used to exist, but they don't anymore. We've already fixed that itself, and that is going to be released probably in the next maybe couple days, where all the external links will be to high domain authority sites, and that they're all going to be valid 100% of the time. Okay, so again, just a fair warning that external links right now are not fully working 100%, but you will have them in there. Lists and tables, H3s are in here as well. Lists and tables are in here, like I just mentioned. As you can scroll down here, we have a conclusion, and then of course we have the FAQs, which show up here at the very top as well. If that's something that you all want to use, you can literally just copy and paste this, and then put that into your article. Now, what I always recommend, even with AI, we try to include stats and as much factual information as possible. With AI, if you guys have used AI, most of the time the stats and the facts are accurate, but sometimes a table can include certain information that may not be accurate, right? But again, we've tried our hardest to get it at least 99, 98% factual. What I always recommend, any article that we've done for ourselves, for our clients, just take 5 to 10 minutes, go through it, or if you hire someone, or you can hire a VA, have them go through it. Should it take more than that? Just to make sure that everything on there is factually correct. If it is, boom, you're good to go. There's really not much editing or anything you have to do. Then you can post it. Couple things that will be helping you all out once we release this that we're going to be working on, and actually we're working on it right now. We're going to have a technical audit where ideally, it's going to audit your website and anything that needs to be fixed, whether it's thin content, invalid links, all your image, all parameters, the height, the width, a lot of the issues that have just plagued the whole SEO industry for a long, long time. We're going to be able to fix all that just literally with almost one click. Okay, so that's going to be coming soon. Another feature that's going to be coming soon is the ability to schedule and post automatically your content to your website. We're going to be first focusing on WordPress. The other two platforms that we're going to be focusing on is going to be Shopify and also High Level. Okay, so with those three websites, if you have a website on any of those three platforms, then you will be able to schedule and post your content automatically. So let's just say you get the top package right now, and normally on that plan it's going to be 35 articles that you're going to be able to do with AI content. At Alpha Launch, it's going to be more because of the bonuses. If you want to schedule, let's say you have a client, you're like, you know what, I want to schedule one post, one article every week for the rest of the time, right? You're gonna be able to do that. So you're gonna be able to, select your keywords, do all your work up front, and then just have the AI already do the content, have the images, the video, everything perfectly done. Enter semantic linking. We're also going to be, launching here pretty soon as well, along with a good full topical map of your website, keyword research, keyword clustering, all that's coming. We're pretty much going full blast with the whole goal of automating SEO, even automatic backlink outreach. Like, we have everything planned. Your GMB posts from your articles, that's all going to be taken care of. Social media summaries with a link and automatically posting it to Facebook and all that, even LinkedIn. We have all that already in the books as far as to be worked on here very, very soon. But the whole purpose of Chadix is to just automate your SEO. This is not another AI content tool. Hopefully, as you can see, that we've really put a lot of effort on the SEO perspective of this. and not just another AI content tool. Okay, because it's so much more than just that. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this demonstration has given you a little bit of a glimpse into what we've been working on for the past. It's been 3 months now. Today, it's been 3 months since Chadix wrote its first line of code. But a lot of these processes is what I've been doing in my own agency for a long time. And I'll just leave it as I've been doing. I started web design, web development 15, 16 years ago, and back then I started doing SEO. As well for a lot of clients. So a lot of these processes and things like that are really honestly just stemmed from my frustration of having to do all this manually, right? Even with AI content coming out over the last couple months and last couple of years with other tools that have been out there like Jasper, the SEO process of just automating everything was really not existent until now. So if you are planning on joining the alpha as a Chadixer founding member, then we'll have a link below once we officially launch at 12 o'clock today, Central Time, which is in an hour and 20 minutes as of this video. And if you have any questions on anything, please feel free to ask in the group. We're going to be pretty much full hands-on with support. The purpose of alpha is obviously to get feedback, to get recommendations, and just for you all to invest into the future of Chadixer or Chadix. We're going to have a special pricing for alpha members who join, and you'll pretty much be locked in and grandfathered into that price, as long as you have an active account. And because once the alpha launch is only going to be open for a limited time, and then we're going to close the doors. We're going to focus on those who are founding members, and we're going to polish it up, get it ready. Then probably open it up for beta later on with the price increase. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know, and looking forward to seeing you inside.